nation. Welcome to Vision for the 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 Nation. vision for the nation.
Marching down the street with branches of trees, expressing our grievances. Everybody knows that green is for peace, calling our government to address our needs. Before we know it, them friends soldiers come. They try to stop us, they shoot us with guns. My brother ran, but he fell on the ground. The soldiers came on him, I heard him shouting, let's stand for a ride. Don't give up the fight. Their children unite and stand for your right. Let's stand for a right. Don't give up the fight. Their children unite and stand for your right. You're teaching me in French, but I'm an Englishman. Judging me in French, but I'm an Englishman. You can't speak English, I can't speak French, yet you are leader on an English land. I don't know what the government is thinking about, but half of the story has never been told. You know education is better than gold. Before they killed him, I heard him say, let's stand for our right. Don't give up the fight. Their children unite and stand for your right. Let's stand for our right. Don't give up the fight. Their children unite, oh, and stand for your right. Oh, who ja blush, no man fake and hurt. Who ja blush, no man fake and hurt. So brother, sister, mama, papa, make we come together and do that keep in silence and you think that you're free. And when the rain falls, it fall on every house. And when the fire burn, it will burn on every house. So let's stand for a right. Don't give up the fight. Your children unite and stand for your right. Don't give up the fight. Don't give up the fight. Your children unite and stand for your right. Marching down the street with branches of trees, expressing our grievances. Everybody knows that green is for peace, calling our government to address our needs. Before we know it, them friends soldiers come. They try to stop us, they shoot us with guns. My brother ran, but he fell on the ground. The soldiers came on him, I heard him shouting, let's stand for a right. Don't give up the fight. Their children unite and stand for your right. Let's stand for a right. Don't give up the fight. Their children unite and stand for your right. You're teaching me in French, but I'm an Englishman. Judging me in French, but I'm an Englishman. You can't speak English, I can't speak French, yet you are leader on an English land. I don't know what the government is thinking about, but half of the story has never been told. You know education is better than gold. Before they killed him, I heard him say, let's stand for our right. Don't give up the fight. Their children unite and stand for your right. give up their fight. That children unite, oh, and stand for your right. Oh, who Jah bless, no man fake and curse. Who Jah bless, no man fake and curse. So brother, sister, mama, papa, make we come together and do that keep in silence and you think that you're free. And when the rain falls, it fall on every house. And when the fire burn, it will burn on every house. So let's stand for a right. Don't give up the fight. That children unite, and stand for your right. Don't give up the fight. Don't give up their fight. Jah children unite, and stand for your right.
Hello and welcome to Vision for the Nation. Good evening. I am MC Danny, your host for today, and I hope you had a great day. Very sorry for coming this late. Had quite a lot of technical challenges, and yeah, well, right now we're on the show. So once again, welcome to Vision for the Nation. Today's topic, it's a very tragic event that we are looking at. We are looking at the incident of the massacre that happened in Ngarbuh in the Northwest Province. And I've not really been myself since that time. And I couldn't come earlier on because of, what was going on. It was important that Secretary Chris and others come during this period. In fact, it's been a very, very challenging and difficult period for Ambazonia to have heard and discovered that on the 14th of this month, that's February, 14 February 2020, a group of La Republique soldiers came to this small quarter in a village, a small area called Ngarbuh in the Northwest Province, and brutally murdered and massacred quite a number of people, and mostly, well, not mostly, but sadly with about 13 children in number. And also that was not just all, they still went again to another neighborhood and killed a lot of people. I think from the last information I got, the number of that massacre has been rising to about 48 or so. I think it might even be more right now. That was the last one I heard, which is a few days back. People are just being discovered in bushes, and the saddest thing, to lose a life is really the ultimate sacrifice in this revolution. But to think that children and babies have been murdered in cold blood, that really makes us to wonder who really these people are. I think we're coming to a point where we need to begin to re-strategize, rethink our stand, and really realize what we are facing in this revolution. If they can go as far, if this La Republique military, that's the Republic of Cameroon's military, the government military, can come and kill people, kill children to that level, it really shows Ambazonians that it's time that we rise and that we fight this fight and that we push on till the end. The lives of these children, I believe, is not going to be for waste. Like I said, I'm not really been myself, because it's been so touching to see. Ngarbuh is in the Northwest Province. Some people are very funny in their comment, but I know it's in the Northwest Province, except I'm mistaken, but it's in Du. I might have been mistaken in my appellation, But please, if you want to correct me in love. Don't write nonsense, okay? But whatever the case is in do, that's where Ngarbuh is. So that's not what's important. Right now, what is important is that you and I look at the incident that has occurred and that we focus on the reality. It is high time that we... Just a moment. Sorry I have to laugh, but people sometimes, the way they write their comments is so interesting. But I won't bother about that. Anyway, it's really painful to see what happened in this part of Ambazonia, and it's really so it's a bit difficult for me to put it in words, because when I saw that picture and I saw those children, I shed tears, and I'm getting a bit emotional now. But anyway, our children are being murdered and killed in cold blood. And I am very certain, as we know, we had the case of Baby Mata, we have the case of others that they have killed in cold blood. There was not only children, but pregnant women as well that were killed. Now, that was such a madness that came upon these people, which they have always done, which has always come upon them. But I think it's high time that we stop this madness. And I want to encourage you, Ambazonians, that we should not give up this fight. La Republique is so determined to deter us to our goal. Normally, Vision for the Nation, we are looking at, the vision for the nation, for our nation, where we are going, and, the things we hope for. But I thought for today that we should just, come, just take a stock of what is happening. And I think it's important to remember these children, these victims. And it's not only in Ngarbuh where this thing has happened. They have been killing our people all around the nation. In the Northwest, in the Southwest, everywhere they have been killing people without any remorse, without any regard for human being. But we have to take a step back, look at the situation, reassess it, and re-strategize. In case people think, or especially La Republique thinks that we are going to give up because they came in this terrible way, that is not going to happen, because we will keep on pressing on. And Ambazonians, this is to remind us that we are at war. We are at war. I repeat again, we are at war. And La Republique, if not of maybe international pressure that is coming, which they really seem not to care, I'm not taking phone calls right now. I'll give a chance for that. If it is not for a bit of pressure that comes, you would think, okay, maybe they will listen to it, or that they will be so focused on it to at least consider the pressure. But no, even in this situation where news media outlets and people all around the world are speaking about this situation, they are still killing. In fact, I think a few days after that, 10 young boys were massacred also in cold blood. And it keeps on. We still hear of these things. And I learned, I'm not too sure of the information, but I gathered that I think it's today if I'm not mistaken, that today or yesterday, that you have, the mayor of one of is in Dude or so, that came with an helicopter, landed in the place, and I guess they are trying to see how to remove the corpses that were buried and then take them away or something, so that the international community will not be able to do the investigations. Whether they do it or they don't do it, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter, because the act has been committed. The world has taken it up. They have already seen it. People have seen the pictures. So it's not going and removing the corpses that you think is going to do something. No, they've already wasted the lives of those children. But it's high time that we rise, Ambazonians, Stop all these arguments and stop all these silly talks here and there. It doesn't help. It does not help. Think about those children. It could be your children. It could be your brother, your sister. It could be your mother. It could be your auntie that was killed. Remember, there were women, there were pregnant women among them. Killed completely. Including even 5 months baby that were in the stomach. Without any remorse. This is what we are facing. So in a moment I'm going to give open the lines. I want you to, call, make a comment. I'm almost lost of words today because it has really pained my heart to have seen these pictures, to have seen these children that were killed and massacred in such a horrible, horrible way. That was really the execution. Now, all the silly excuses that was given, it doesn't tie up. Everything points to La République. There is no way they can deny it. Remember some years back in the northern zone, that is in north of La République, where these two women and 2 children were massacred in cold blood, and they were filming it. Now, this is so amazing. You have rebels who do things and film them, and then, but interestingly enough, these military men would do stuff and also film them. How horrible. And, till today, the La République government has not really dealt with that stuff. So, what else? What argument would they give that they are not the ones that did this act? They are. Everything indicates to them. So, you know what? It's high time that we upped the game. It's high time that we do things differently. It's high time that La République begins to see who really we are. Because I think Ambazonians, we have no reason as an army. We have no reason as one man. We have no reason to really show the enemy what they are dealing with. Because the blood of these children must not go silent. It must not go waste. They cannot come in, kill our children in such cold blood. Then we sit and do nothing. I'm happy for those who are actively protesting, doing things in the background. I'm so happy for those. But also, we are looking for those other ones that are still sitting on the fence. Stop sitting on the fence, because it might be you tomorrow, or it might be your children, or it might be your relatives that they will come and without any remorse, they'll finish them. These children were not amber fighters. They had nothing to do with the fighting going on. These are children from 15 years down to 5 months. These are children that were murdered in cold blood. And sadly, even they went ahead to even burn some of the houses. How horrible, how tragic it is. Before I open the lines, like I say, I'm not going to open the lines now. I just want us to I just want to read the names of these children. Now, when I'm focusing on these children, please understand that there were many other adults that were killed. Like I had mentioned the number, the last one I know is 48, but I'm very sure it's even more than that. Some who escaped with bullet wounds and died in the bush. Some never made it. Some were brutally killed. Like I said, they left from this area after killing this family. In fact, there was even a family that they killed among these children. They went ahead to kill all the people and to, just brutalize, kill people mercilessly. And because they've got, guns in their hands and these people were defenseless, they believed they were in power and just went ahead. And it really shows who they are, what is in their heart. When you look at the current events going on, even in the political arena, you can tell that what is in these people's heart is not good. It's not really. They don't look at us as their brothers. They don't look at us as their own people. If they really did, if La République was really considering us as brothers, Let's even forget the fact that we're separating. Even if they had considered that, okay, we've even lived for some time, even though we have this problem, the whole of their nation would have risen in an opera to say this cannot happen. But guess what? They are quiet. And even when a president speaks against it or confirms it, President Macron, they now come to protest. Whether they were paid or not paid, they came out to protest against he confirming that there is genocide in Amazonia. What a pity. So every reason why we must not accept this thing, we must stand our ground and rise up against this thing. So some of the names that I have here, you have Sika Yesmanatu, 12 years old, Sika Amza, 9 years old, Sika Alina, 7 years old, Sika Yamzi, 6 years old, Sika Suliatu, 5 years old, She Diana, 15 years old, She Median, 13 years old, She Jude, 9 years old, She Tercy, or Tracy, I think 5 years old, She Cynthia, 6 years old, Mary Angel, 4 years old, Berinyu, 5 months old. Now, it's sad to say, I don't feel so happy reading these names because these are people. They are not just statistics, they are not just names, they are children that were killed. And also remembering even those that I don't have their names, the mothers that were killed, with pregnant women that were killed, the adults, the men, the women. It's sad. And like I said, I've not really been myself ever since that event. Also, to take note, you have the Human Rights Watch that have also confirmed these things that we are talking about. So La République has nothing to deny of what they did. Their military did it, and they knew that they were going to do it. In fact, they have given them a sort of blank check to kill, to just kill at will. So they are responsible, and they will be held accountable for these actions as we progress to our total independence. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to sit down. You cannot sit down and see this happen. We must arise. Now, before I open the lines, I'm going to open the lines very soon. I'm going to just play this short music that was dedicated for Ngarbuh. And after that, I'm going to open the lines and you can make your calls. You can give your contribution. Sorry if I've not really been myself in my presentation, but it's a sad incident. And amazingly, or let me say in a very ironical way, I beg your pardon, it happened on the 14th, which is supposed to be a day where we celebrate love, So that is really interesting. But anyway, let me play this song, and then you can make your contributions, you can call, and you can also encourage others, because at this time we really need encouragement. We need encouragement to encourage one another. Let us be one another's keeper. The Bible talks about iron sharpened iron. It's time that we sharpen each other, we encourage each other. So let's listen to this short song, and I'll come back to you.
I remember all the tears Mama cried when she heard you were gone. You died for a fatherland. It's stressing me out. You ran to the bushes to hide for your life, 'cause your safety was all that we needed. You were caught by a bullet astray. It's stressing me out. Now you're gone. You're a fallen key. It's so sad. It's stressing me out. Now we run, we panic, we hide because of the bullet. We are crying for help. It's stressing me out. Now our hearts are slain from they know nothing about. Blood and tears flow side by side. The torture is too much. Somebody please help us. Please help us. Now we run, we panic, we cry because of the bullets. We are crying for help. It's stressing me out. Now our hearts are slain from pain because of the bullet. Bye-bye. We are screaming for help. It's stressing me out. My fatherland, yeah, 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 mama. My fatherland, yo. My fatherland, yeah, 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 mama. My fatherland, yo. Fatherland, fatherland, hey, yeah, mama, hey. Stressing me out. My fatherland, yeah, 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 mama. Stressing me out, stressing me out. Halalahi, 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 yeah. It's stressing me out.
Oh, sorry. Somebody just indicated to me that my volume was down. I'm very sorry about that. I really do beg your pardon for that. I was saying that we were just watching this song, a tribute to the children in Ngarbuh that were massacred. We also remember those that have been killed in Bui, those that have been killed in Boyo, those that have been killed in Boya, in Kumba, in Victoria. In fact, the killings have just been happening everywhere. And, just remembering this moment. So, yes, you can call. Okay, let me pick up this caller. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. You're live on ABC Amber TV. How are you doing today? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, can you please reduce your volume so that you don't have delays here?
Yeah, I was just saying that your volume.
Yeah. Thank you. I just saw it. For some reason, it went off. Yeah. Thanks for correcting that. Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have any tribute, anything you want to say as well?
In fact, I'm really grieved by what I've heard, seeing those children and the song that has been devoted to them. In fact, I'm really in grief. Well, we say that in everything, give thanks to God. God is going to take care of this cause. God knows what is happening, and I'm sure that He will deliver Amazonia. We know that what La Republic is doing is fighting a lost battle. Is going to lose everything, I'm sure. The blood of our brothers and sisters will not go for nothing. Let Amazonians have courage and forge ahead. Success is coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thanks. God bless you. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Let me see. Wow, that was just to encourage us, to keep on our targets, on our goal, not to be deterred. These are some of the things that we've been saying, that the road will be rocky, will be rough, but we need to press on, pressing on to the mark, pressing on. The lines are open. You can call. Thank you so much, caller, for calling, and thanks also for indicating about my the volume. I just want to encourage Ambazonians to know one thing. You see, this is a God-ordained revolution. And sadly, we've lost many, like I've said before. And even as we speak, there are others that are losing their lives. But they are paying the ultimate price for our total independence, for our freedom. And we cannot but give them that respect, give them that honor for the lives that they have sacrificed. Now, this is not to say that we don't understand the pain, and we don't know what or value life, but it is to say that it's our right to be free. It's our right to have our own land, our own independence. In fact, it's our right for independence to be restored back onto us, because we're not fighting a battle that is not legitimate. We have every legitimate right of our own land. We are only restoring back our independence, our total independence. So I just want to encourage Ambazonians, even in times like this, not to be broken, but to be encouraged. When I heard this song, to be honest, it brought me to tears. The song I just played, I will still play it at the end of the show, for us to listen again in case you missed it. One moment. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How is it going?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just the this tragic news that has kind of put me down for some time, but I'm okay. And how are you?
Okay. No, everything is fine.
Okay.
Although it's not fine as I don't even know what to tell, because these people that went to Ngarbuh,
Yeah.
today again they kill one person just at the corner of let's say Ngarbuh is between Banso and Kambe.
Okay.
But it's in Kambe land.
Yes.
Then they kill somebody today again in Wyckoff. Wyckoff is just around the Banso side. They just went there like that, and 3 days after, when they leave, when they kill in Ngarbuh, they came back to that place again, and they were fighting. You run the bushes again.
Wow.
So they still around 20-something people killed. I'm not sure. What we are hearing from that place is that these people, when they leave Ngarbuh to go back to Mbo or to know where they came from,
Yes.
they were shooting everybody that they found on their way. Even the one that they met, the women they were walking on their farms. They killed some of them. They just, when they saw somebody far, they just try with their gun. When the gun will reach there, there are people that they pick from the farm, from the bushes. You see, the people that they just kill like that and leave it there. So the one that accounting is the one they gathered and buried for one place. So the truth is they kill more than 30 something people. This is the truth. Because they're buried the other ones just like that. Nobody knows. The people just pick and bury.
Wow.
So it was very terrible. Very terrible.
Yeah, it's really a sad. Yeah.
So we know that God is with us. Or nothing I can say again. Thank you for what. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you too, sir. Thanks for that information and for the update. And it's sad to hear that somebody has also been killed again in that place. Sorry. Thank you for updating us on that. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, have a blessed day. Yeah, on that note, I also want to just remind us that tomorrow is our National Mourning Day for the victims of Ngarbuh and for others. Please take note again. I'm sure you must be aware right now. Tomorrow, which is the 28th of February 2020, we are going to be having a National Mourning Day, where we'll be remembering these people again. Now, I've just done my own tribute in this show, but eventually tomorrow is the day where nationally across Ambazonia, we will be remembering these victims. It's so sad, really, what happened, and yeah, I just want to encourage us but I think we must not just take it lightly. There's a lot that is in the background, things happening. We should not take this lightly, and I think it's also an opportunity for us to sound the trumpet louder and louder to, let the people in the world hear what is happening, hear our voice. Because the truth is that when we begin to retaliate, then they will be to be blamed. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Good
sir.
evening, audience. Good evening, viewers.
Good evening.
First of all, I want to encourage all Ambazonians because this day of mourning should give us strength. Make this day of mourning give me strength for all the people who don't lost and 12,000 and plus. We get to keep the fight going on. We get to be strong.
Correct.
Yes. So tomorrow, make people they really be in a mourning mood everywhere. And also, secondly, I want to talk about French Cameroon don't always fight this war against we as Ambazonian Anglophone. They just use that term Anglophone and Ambazonian for try to get their way through. But they defy everybody, so we get to stand as one. See how we they kill that picking them. That picking them are innocent picking them are Amazonian as they don't tell them. No. So they use that Anglophone and Amazonia for pass through, for divide and rule. But no think that one may go on again. So that call who don't talk say Francophone, they get to live with territory, they get to be validated. We get to follow truth, stranger they must to live. Because now then they betray we for our land.
Yeah.
That Francophone they don't like them. Those one day they do business, they don't be happy about go town the way they disrupt their business and all those things. Secondly, Chris Arnold, secretary, don't talk yesterday, they don't highlight all the fact them.
Correct, yeah.
Make and those people. Make we no go again, no we no go kill them like the international community. But make we do everything. Make we boycott their businesses.
Yeah.
Make we do everything to make sure say they no be comfortable for that land. No bilingual school again get to be again for that place again for Ambazonia.
Good point.
So thirdly, Tanzan Wilfred is our hero. That man is the image of Ambazonia. He don't stand, he don't endure the resilience he did from inside. Now he be our hero. So make any plot against him, make they know make we no agree him that Tanzan Wilfred be the image. Now he even give Sisiku power. Imagine now he take power go Nigeria go give Sisiku. If he be like power for maintainer. So that man now our hero. Make we protect that man for prison.
Okay.
Also, we get to demonstrate against Israel because now Israel the train those B army the way they kill us. Make Israel to know say what did they do so in the affect now genocide. They they aid and abet genocide for Ambazonia. So we therefore make sure the demonstration they their embassy, then make them to be very conscious and make them withdraw their support for La République du Cameroon, French Cameroon.
Okay, thank you for...
About France, we get to treat France with a lot of caution. Maybe they get some their interests, we they try to protect them now, we they not be happy about Biya, now why that they do all those things they so. And also, make we be, look at this francophone, how they don't demonstrate it, they don't like us.
Yeah.
See the crowd where they come out yesterday on a day before this day for go receive Camto. And the crowd where they come out for go French embassy.
Yeah.
For go demonstrate against waiting Macron talk.
Yeah.
That they never even move one person from outside for come out to can't talk for say me they stop for the key Amazonia, me they stop this war.
Funny, right?
So clearly, it don't show clearly say this francophone they don't like us. They call we say their brother there for no so. They don't give we name say no so. Northwest, Southwest. We know the Northwest, Southwest. We are Amazonia. We are Amazonia.
That's right.
Northern zone
and the Southern zone, yeah.
So make we not allow them make the name the way they name we make it create something, some image for the international community. We think will be one. Will not be one. They come out demonstrate kind demonstration. They never ever demonstrate against this war. Now people then that will call and say we are border them. No, we will bother them.
Yeah, good point.
So we get to up the game now. We get to up the game.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much for listening.
No problem. Thanks too. Yeah, stay blessed. Yeah.
Make tomorrow a very, very strong and big day. May will come out.
Yeah.
Make our children. Somebody talks and make our children make them make some video where they talk, make they denounce this killing. That kind of video will really go viral as that person talk. It will go viral where it will help the international community will see children they cry.
Yeah.
They cry, say their own peers that they die.
Yeah,
so
good point.
We take advantage of this attention with the international community don't give up. Make we go harder.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you for those points. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Yeah. Wow, some really great points there that our comrade just called in. And for me personally too, it's encouraging because, it's to encourage ourselves to know that we're at war and that we need to begin to strategize, re-strategize. We must re-strategize our battle, our fight, how we will continue, because this must not continue again. This must not continue. We have to bring this war to an end. So thank you so much for that caller. That was really great, very encouraging, very inspiring. Also, just to note that tomorrow will be lockdown as well. It's Ghost Town Day. I mean, there's no going out. People will be sitting in their homes to mourn. So we want to remember those that have passed on, those that have died, those that have paid the ultimate price, and sadly, some of them in horrific ways that they've had to pay the price. So tomorrow, like I said again earlier on, is National Mourning Day and it's also lockdown. So please do not go out there thinking that, movement is as usual. No, it's lockdown day. And, both on ground zero and in the diaspora, we will be remembering, we will be sitting and remembering and, thinking about the lives that we have lost, those that we have lost. And there's also a time to sit and reflect and re-energize ourselves, put ourselves back on our goal, on our focus, on our goal and focus on our target so that we can meet, our total independence. We can reach Boya, we can rejoice together. Ambazonia is a great land. We've said it here before and so many exciting things. But as we know, it is a great land. It's a place where we will treasure life. There is in no way, no circumstances that such should be permitted, that you have people, military or rebels or whatever, that can go and kill people like this. That should not be permitted, because we Ambazonians, we value life. We value life. That is one of our goals. One of our vision is the value for life. That's why we must stop and take tribute and give tribute for these children, for all the other people that have been murdered in cold blood in whatever ways, even those that are in prison, to remember them, those who have lost their life. There are even so many who have lost their life. They were taken to prison and you've never heard of them, or no one has ever even heard of them, but they've just gone missing. Hello, welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today? Good evening. You're live on ABC.
Good evening. I want just to appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you.
And I want just follow up with what one of our brother just called. Where he talks that they still kill for Ngarbuh.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to say all this action the Joe say they be desperate. Not desperation.
Desperation, yeah.
Them so. And what we will get for do, say more change again. I don't realize, just like Joshua Kabi talk.
Okay.
We say, oh, rest in peace. Oh, my heart bleeds. What are we doing?
Correct.
What are we doing? Okay, now we'll say tomorrow now, day of mourning.
Yeah.
And then on the 13th, March is going to be for outside, for Europe, for America. How many people they will come out? We actually get to speak louder. If we only wait, see, we as they criticize the international community, they always say, they should make an investigation. They always give lip services. They will show by action. We come out, we do something. Because if we do not do something, we will not come show, we will not come march, we will not come out in our numbers. We'll just be the same like the international community with the point finger at them, say they need to do anything.
Yeah.
Some people come out. And again, people they say, yeah, they won't be fatigued for the contribution. I want to ask them, say, so they for their houses where they know the chop. Now I want to ask them, so escape person the tire for chop.
No.
You must chop every day. You will therefore here, will sleep, will get zinc for head, will sleep in warm place. Imagine those picking them for bushes. See those innocent faces where they kill them. Why you don't feel sleep? Those images come for you. And how dare we complain? Say, I will not tire, also contribute. How dare? May any person name me one revolution where they don't fight them without finance. So we get to stop complaining, come out as powerful as ever, come together, go out there, sensitize, talk, show the people. Because I'm not really pointing and say these people they only do my lip services, they don't do anything. Then we say to just talk, oh my heart bleeds, oh I feel for them. And you don't do anything. So what's the difference?
Yeah. Good point. I think so, now time we'll get for even contribute more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make this become their faces. Not be only the Ngarbuh for all.
Yeah, for all. Yeah, yeah.
Imagine for everybody. Make we come out as powerful as ever. If you don't come out, send your own contribution. You don't say, oh my heart bleeds, my this. It doesn't work. You have to show action. Even if God will help we say for help with self by doing something. Not listen, oh God. No. God will give winner all the advantages. Things that happen for our advantage. Make we take the opportunity. So now our own contribution, that make all of us wake up from the sleep. If we sleep, more wake up. More do action. Now is action time. Not be my heart bleeds, rest in peace. No. It won't help us. So thank you so much for the program. Thank you a lot. And let's, brothers and sisters, let's get up as ever before, as stronger as ever to march out. So thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, really, really good point there. Ladies and gentlemen, Ambazonians, we really need to finance this war, if I should put it that way. We need to be able to defend ourselves. It's our right. It's international, even defined internationally, it's our right as a people to defend ourselves. And it takes what it takes to defend yourself. So we need to be able to ensure that we are in the position of defense so that such things do not happen, like the case that we've seen happening in the northern zone of Ambazonia, in Ngarbuh, which is in Donga Mountain. You know, they do LGA. So we don't want that incident to repeat itself. In fact, we don't want lives even to be lost. It's time that we begin to re-strategize. I am very sure that there are so many people out there who have an intuition to do something, and yet they are doing nothing. You cannot sit back. You know, these things are just to remind us of the horrific things that La République is capable to do. If they had their ways, they will even do worse than that. They will even go as far as, if possible, not just wipe villages, but wipe towns. I think, you know, because towns now seems to be, you know, because their towns are a bit more elaborate and bigger, they don't want to dare in that kind of capacity. But if they had their way, they will do it. And who knows what they are planning. Good evening, caller. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. What's your contribution?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening. You're live on ABC.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. And then what?
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. But yeah, we'll hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I didn't get you. All right. I want to greet all of us for stadium. I want to greet you again for a long time where you come up.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I said it don't be a long time when you come up.
Yeah, so sorry.
For that last time, like 2 weeks. You know,
Yeah, sorry. You know, after this incident occurred, so I really somehow did down, and also, you know, since the president will come and secretaries and other things, so I will just decide for wait first. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Obi, you know, we still wonder why picking them, my brother, them, my sister, them. This devil regime kill them. You know, for kids, they don't kiss them for kiss more picking for them. They not get even feeling again.
Yeah.
So now the worst thing in that way, you need to touch all. I think say if any man there abroad way, he be against this struggle or if you feel like say the struggle we don't get killed, like them now the man get to stand up, then do something. And I believe say may they see plenty place and there for down way La République don't intensify a movement for military, give them good weapon. And we don't discover and say most of our restoration for them. So area in the way they don't send military, don't send their way, La République don't send the military the way our boys don't get that good weapons.
Okay.
So we believe say that now our brother them, our sister them for abroad, they get for put deep their hand. Because no only talk say you never touch your family. No, you don't retire. You retire say we don't, because we always think say when your journey they come to an end, now they way some people they give up for the road. Because we see and say that the time the freedom done the year.
Yeah.
The way they much the freedom done the year. And now for the freedom of year now, some people will feel like say it be so fatigued. It be so fatigued for them to contribute, and without infighting way it be there between these two.
They group them.
But see and today I say for down here, plenty don't realize and say we just need to work together.
Yeah.
Then we'll tackle the enemies. For the other one, for about the people the way they stay for a land here, where the Bamlikes and where I talk, particularly the Bamlikes and where they don't turn out like the black left for say or soldier them for their brother La République them. Although say not be all.
Yeah.
Not be all, but yes. Now some few the way they be influenced for money. Now they do that. Now they do that majority. Now they do them.
Yeah.
Then the only thing we thank God and say we will conquer. Because then to be run a war,
Yeah.
then we give them shepherd. Then when my time to don't reach now for say maybe that dictator regime left we some of them the ones serving and sell I'm not thinking that the right thing that
Yeah, correct.
but with them here majority the seated say they know say most of our restoration force they die now they give their leak out now they give their name there. But we only pray as it go we reach Boya as God he talk either the year or next year we will reach Boya.
Certainly. Certainly. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate your call. I really appreciate your call. And thanks for your points. Okay, stay blessed, yeah? Okay.
Okay, thank you too, sir.
Okay, bye. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're watching Vision for the Nation. I am MC Danny, and the lines are still open. You can make your call. We are remembering today, the victims, fallen victims that have sacrificed their life, whose lives have been sacrificed, if I should put it that way, for the revolution, who have paid, who have really paid the ultimate price. And in particular, we are remembering Ngarbuh, the victims in Ngarbuh, in Donga Mantum County, LGA Ndu, in the northern zone of Ambazonia. So, yes, that's what we are doing today. And today, more of or less just wanted to hear people's comments. What is it that has particularly touched you? And I'm very happy for some of the callers that have called to say we need to support the revolution. We need to push fire, march in the fire, give gas. It's time that, La Republique doesn't care whether, they are children or whether they are adults. They will just kill anybody that they can. And it's really sad to see, but we must not allow that. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. What's your contribution today?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome to Vision for the Nation.
Yeah, I'm calling from the northern zone.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any contribution for us
I'll be
today?
happy. Yes, I'll be happy for call for your program today. You don't stay with me, I never call.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So now say I call so with tears them for my eye for what you were in the past.
Yeah,
Especially now for northern zone.
yeah,
Even today we don't lost some we are boys for Ngarbuh.
yeah, just like the other caller
They
talk.
call them wake up.
Okay.
Where the military them don't wake up very early in the morning. They go reach for the job, they shoot anyhow. So what you are try for back now say they so if we not see them now, we now see say military them don't they be like we don't they get plenty black leg them now for inside we.
Okay.
And we I want back especially with boys and where they don't decide for fight this fight. Say me they stop for the make video them. They send them for Facebook. Because they fight there so person any man where they fight, we will come we know them all. No be say person go make video show them for Facebook say we don't take kill Kelebe for this side, we don't do this, we don't do this. Because once you don't show your face for Facebook, where sometimes you they fight, and where black lady see your face, it could show them for military.
Correct.
Military,
Yeah.
then they come for your back. Because they fight where we fight, now fight where kick and run. However, they ever talk say kick and run. When we don't kick, we run back. Come sit down for inside them too. But when we don't already show our face for them, we're not still there. They don't detect some system now. They don't kill some our boys them like for Tatum so. They just come down, move some picking for us. Just go kill them one time.
Wow.
Because black lady they don't plenty for we corner. Like how they talk say me will move francophone them for our side. We will live for the talk say family ke francophone now francophone. As how Abdul Karim they don't talk say never trust francophone where it's small for skin or small for edge.
Mm-hmm.
As how they never talk say snake na snake.
Mm-hmm.
It bite and it kill. No, no, they talk say when we were the move the francophone them, we want people them there for their side. Any man were there for that side, maybe can come back. Because we know the run, we know the cry say people them they cause with genocide.
Yeah.
They still run they go for their for inside their belly. They can still cause with that genocide more. When the way me they try for talk for people them now say if we see them now, even with people them when they're there for their side, they don't even be safe. Because we were there for ground zero now.
Mm-hmm.
When you venture past for that side, they will catch you. They talk say for them their military no be safe for worker for that side. How we with the worker for that side? Then you can know now say even you where you there for their place, you don't even be safe. They go start the catch we too. Like how they don't start the catch with people them for Yaoundé. We all way to move, they catch them to the keep them. They catch them, they keep them. When they kill with one man, we kill their one man. When they kill with two man, we kill their two man because since the war start, SK when I don't hear say they don't kill francophone for we side.
No.
SK when I don't hear say they don't burn francophone in house for we side. They
No.
don't burn them.
No.
But francophone them they pack so for southwest, they pack so for northwest. But spare bullet, nobody don't ever touch francophone. Some when I know say now francophone where they there for inside we, they still kill we. Move catch all them, keep up. Keep up. When war don't finish, any man way one make come out go. Time way we don't take we are land, may they begin come back. No be say no country no day way no get stranger. No country no day way no get stranger. Make all them come out.
Okay.
We return now so we know the steam mine. For me, if I meet up francophone, we are not saying a francophone. I will catch them. If I get power, me, I will catch them, go keep them for my own side.
Okay.
But they know the live we are on for them too.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I help too, when I see them now, when I go see say, Kumbu. Kumbu bill now like say they want go down since they don't come key chacha.
Yeah.
Kumbu bill like they still fight how way they fight first time. Come on, I try way for we call Kumbu again. Now we not go there, we not go we call Kumbu again. May we call up. Boys them they where they fit fight but power no still there them. Power when I know say power na groundnut.
Yeah.
Na stick. Me wanna support. Me wanna try way for support. Like tomorrow so with the Monday we picking them.
Yeah.
We will try way when I come how we don't come so. Me wanna begin make something like donation so. Contribution where we need to get something too. Small.
Okay. Thank you so much for.
Yes, me will get too power for fight.
That's true.
Because we be ready for fight anytime, anyhow we be. Even we could use na we can stick. We be ready for fight. If when I see say this fight now don't go for go end, but if we not put more effort, it no go end early. But if we add now more effort, it go end early because the Republic too don't retire.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not true. That's true.
Yes.
That one not true.
Yes.
They too don't retire. Yeah, not true. And we must not give up. We have to encourage ourselves and stand back up. Not true. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for the call, pa. Okay, stay blessed.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Wow, thank you so much for those calls. welcome to Vision for the Nation. Well, sorry about that. We had a little technical glitch there, but yes, we are back. Yeah, those in Kumbo, please, do not be discouraged. I know that Fimasha Chacha was killed a few weeks back, and it has surely destabilized some things and discouraged people. But do not be discouraged. This is a war that we are fighting, and we need to keep on fighting till the end. It's not over until it's over. So we have to keep on fighting, keep on pressing. Do not give up. Do not allow yourself to give up. It's not time to give up. We must fight the fight. We must fight this good fight. It is good because at the end we'll have our total independence. It is good because it is our right, for us to have our land. It is our land. So we must be the one dictating what happens there and not some other people. And like I said, this independence was just denied us. It's our right. It was already declared. The UN voted for us, to be independent, for us to be totally independent, to be a sovereign nation. And that was never, given, or it never happened. But yet it was voted for. So that alone is a big legitimacy why we are fighting for this war. Sadly, there are casualties, which is one of the reasons that we've had this topic today. But, we should not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. Do not allow yourself in this moment to be discouraged. Yes, I know we are mourning, and tomorrow we are, like I said again, tomorrow is the National Mourning Day, and it's also lockdown. So we'll be remembering those children, we'll remembering all the other people that have been killed in various places, in various villages, homes that have been burned, people that have been burned. I think it's time we show the world, that we are mourning. Let all the gruesome images come out so that they see. Because sometimes when we hide things, it's like, okay, we are not really speaking. But let them see. So while we are mourning, let's be active. And also let us be vigilant and be careful, because the enemy, they are desperate. And like one of the comrades called and said, they are also getting tired. Now, if they are getting tired and we have been getting tired, we need to re-energize ourselves. Because if our fighters, our boys, those defending the land with nothing, can do what they are doing, and La Republique with all the artillery are getting tired, then it is time that those who can support stand up, press on to support them, so that they should be able to keep pressing on to now deal with them squarely and to deal with them rightly. So like I've said before, you see, this is a battle, it's a war between our fighters and La Republique du Cameroon. It's sad and it's not right for people to be killing innocent people, So, but for their military, look, I don't care. They've come to defend their own interests, and we are there to defend our own interests. So we must not allow them and think it's not right for us to defend ourselves. So they cannot have a right, or feel they have a right to kill our people, and we think it's okay for them to do that. No. We must arise. Ambazonia rising. Rise to fall no more. Rise to take your position. Arise to take a stand, to make sure that such things, such images, such gruesome killings do not happen again. We don't want to hear such again in our land. We don't want that to happen. And for that to happen, whatever we can do, we should do it. Whether you are able to finance, whether you're able to stand and fight, whether you're able to give strategies, do it. Do it. Do it for your land. Do it for your nation. Know that God is with us. God is with us. That's why we've been able to come this far, because the Lord God Almighty is with us. And that one I am convinced in my spirit, because I know that certainly this battle, we are the victorious one in it. And we have got our total independence. So do not let anybody discourage you. Do not let this situation deter you. In fact, become more radical and more aggressive to receive this goal. Be more aggressive. When I say aggressive, I mean that strengthen yourself to meet this target, to go out there, defend your land, to go out there and to do what it takes for us to get our land back. I'm not advocating for people to kill innocent people, but I'm advocating for us to defend our land. And if it means that those that probably have to die, then they should, because we have got to defend our land. Okay, good evening, and okay, sorry, this is still connecting. I guess it's network problem. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. Yeah, good evening.
Evening.
Yeah, welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing, and what contribution do you have for us?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
And just to say hi and appreciate your work.
Okay, thank you.
It is not easy. It's not easy to come up and postpone it, then you come again.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I don't have a lot to say, but just to say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We are with you, and we know that you are with us in spirit, though not here in Ground Zero, but you are with us in spirit.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Encouragement will only lead us to fight the more.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, stay blessed. Okay. Okay, we will slowly come to an end of the show. If there's any person that is coming up, or maybe I give one last person, any person who comes up in the next minute can call. Okay, so thank you so much for your time that you spend with us. Okay, let me get this call here. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today?
Yeah, evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, if you please, I would like to talk for Pidgin.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go on.
Yes. Yeah, wait, didn't I say that situation for Ngarbuh don't make some of we will be there for Ground Zero before one come out. We will regret plenty why will not be back for Ground Zero. But wait, I want to talk now say I want to encourage every Southern Cameroonian say make them not fear. We will still re-strategize. We'll take things wait, I want to talk for people where they still there for Ground Zero now say just as some mommy be talk sometime.
Yeah.
They would not overleave plenty open in them. You know, so that way you are catching ground beef. You define ground beef boxing. That the whole way, if you want come for this side, run for the
correct.
Other. You see, so Cameroonian military, then they inside what territory. What we will get to do now say they get other places where they enter. Sometimes we go conquer Moyoka. Ma just give example. Sometimes we go conquer Moyoka. No military man no go there inside Moyoka. But all of a sudden, military people don't enter again inside Moyoka. How did they do enter? Where we would they? Now we get road. Now we get all what territory them. You understand me?
Yes.
So wait when what people get for do now say when they get some city, they fit decide they okay na Tico. They decide they block all entry for Tico so that the soldier and the way the Cameroonian soldier and the way they inside what territory will start pick them now 1-1. If it possible for pick them 1-1. Now he said for military school, some of who will not be military school, they the teacher and say, no, one soldier not be one, the soldier must sleep for a house. So when they pick them 1-1. So that they begin deal with the one the way they did, and then they not allow the one the way they did outside, make them enter. Now some strategy that way they please start for do one now so that maybe they take them 1-1. We go one discover we don't take all our territory. But now because now we would give them loophole made they enter. So at the back say maybe people were there for ground zero, they try again for fit cover all that gap them.
Okay, thank you so much for that, and we need all advice if we get them for this battle. So thank you so much. I appreciate. Okay. So there's somebody who complained they tried calling but it didn't go through. This is your chance to call. I just allowed that. So if this person, Lydian is the name, I think. If you want to go ahead to call and you're listening, you can go ahead and call. This is the moment. So yeah, while I wait for that in case that person calls, I just want to thank you so much. Thanks for the support. There are so many people that have been calling me as well from the background. Okay, just a moment. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing? Hello? 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 Okay. Hello?
Yeah, I will bring some channel for pigeon.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be very happy for this opportunity. So, I want first of all back with restoration fighters. Because even we get now support them, they get for build love inside them. May someone no get any crushes with another one. May they get love within them. So when we want to support them financially, when we support them with money or we support them with prayers,
yes,
the love where they get them, it will show say we support them. It will pray for them where they not be together. It is like egg where you don't move yolk inside.
Yeah.
Before you fry, I mean, say you fry in an egg, they fry nothing. May the first make say people them day behind them and the love.
Yeah.
As I talk to me, they be the love me they within them. May someone know they go get problem with someone with that other side. Someone know they get problem with someone with that other side. Go there for them back because some people them there where they fear for support. Say I will support this one. Sometimes will come out, will kill my brother or my sister with that side. So I beg them first of all. Then I try to talk again say people where their food they black. We have no say even the internal for inside gas bottle take something for Larissa for say we and they come out go see them. We will see them inside that gas bottle.
Yeah.
Before they come out. Yes. I thank you very much.
Okay, thank you too. I really appreciate. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Wow. Okay, I will have to bring this to an end in the next 5 minutes. I will have to bring this to an end. Thank you so much for staying with me this long. Sorry again that I came late. Like I said earlier on that there's some technical issues that I had to deal with. I try to do my best to be on time as much as possible. But sometimes things like this do happen. So once again, Ambazonians, we should not be discouraged. I talk them on pidgin. More than not fear. More than not fear. May no man not put fear for our heart. May no man not make a may on a fear anything. Because God don't bless with an opportunity where on not feel let and go. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. Just 1 second. Hello? Okay. So there's a problem with that call. So as I was saying, as I will talk, on a not get for fear, on a be totally strengthened, no say God there with honor, no say God in hand there with we are. Hello? Can you lower your TV set, please? Or your device? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, how are you doing? And welcome to Vision for the Nation.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Okay.
Very important.
Okay.
I'm very happy that you came online, and the situation about Ngarbuh
Mm-hmm.
should be taken serious. It's a genocide that
Correct.
pertains to all of us Anglophones.
Correct.
Yeah, it's very pathetic that we are not taking this situation very serious. It seems like the foreign medias overseas, like in France,
Mm-hmm.
and other people are talking about this issue, but we Anglophones are just staying back. It's a very important issue. This should be the last straw on the
On the
camel's
camel's
back.
back, that's right. Mm.
Yeah, it should be what can take us in front. There
Yeah.
are various stages of a revolution. We have passed through a lot of stuff. Now we are entering to Ngarbuh genocide. We don't know what might come forward after Ngarbuh genocide. It might be a whole different situation.
That's right, yeah.
But we should grasp this situation very carefully and use it in our own means to get out of La Republic, because a genocide and massacre of people is no serious issue when it comes to the international arena. So instead of us talking more, we have people that have to, lobby. We need to lobby, like what you guys are calling now for a movement now. Like we have to go out and show people that this is not a serious issue and it shouldn't be taken lightly.
Correct,
So, but I'm very glad, you wrote me, I wrote to you and you messaged me back. So I like the collaboration and the way you do stuff, you communicate to people, and that's very important.
Thank
you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, yeah? And stay blessed. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Vision for the Nation. I'm a bit lightened hearing from, my brothers and sisters who on this show encouraging me, because I think if you saw the show from the beginning, I was not quite myself. I have not really been myself for some time because of this incident. And I think that, like the last caller just said, this is not something that we must take lying down. We must take lightly. It is a serious matter. It is genocide, and it's not acceptable. So we cannot wait until our Republic now goes. Do we want it to go and finish a whole school or what? Or do even worse than this? I don't know. But that should not happen. And we are the ones to refuse that from happening. We are the ones to stop that from happening. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
Hearing from,
can you lower your TV, please, so that. Okay, I missed that. Okay, second. Hello. Yeah, hello. Can you lower your TV set, please? Hello? Can you lower your I don't know if it's TV or whatever you're watching, so that you don't have echo, yeah. Yeah, good evening. Go on.
I've done that already, if you're getting me.
Yeah, I'm getting you now. Go ahead.
Yes, I will go by pigeon.
Okay, no problem. Go on.
Yeah, because we are saying black legs among us. Most of them are the Bamileke people.
Okay.
Those around us, some have been here for 30 years, 20-something years, and they are the ones. So as they are used to us and used to our boys, they are doing all this. They are killing us, and they are in support of Mr. Paul Biya. Please, to advise, talk, because we should be very careful about these people. They are the ones putting our bones down.
and we need something to be done, my brother. Thank you, because what has happened in Ngarbuh is one cannot even talk. Thank you for your program.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Okay, thank you too. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me just see. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. Ladies and gentlemen, one moment. Yeah, come to the end of the show. I know a lot of people have been trying to call. Sorry for those that I could not pick. I'm using WhatsApp, and so sometimes, it might disturb or you might not be able to go through. And even if is the case, it's a lot of people calling at the same time. So I guess you do understand. But thank you so much. Like I was saying, thank you so much for uplifting my spirit, for the people who have called in to give their comments, to give their views. It's important to hear your view. It's important to hear your comments. I'm sure many people have been inboxing and writing. I can see that on WhatsApp as well. Keep writing, keep giving your suggestions, whatever it is that I can do on my own part to convey your messages. If it has to go further, I will do so. So do not, do not stop from contacting us in the background, from writing to us, especially, in times like this. We need all the strategy, everything that we need to be able to continue resisting and continue moving on to our total independence. The number is on your screen. Even if you want to just be part of our mailing list, just write to us on WhatsApp on that number, and we'll add you to our mailing list. Because sometimes I do send some updates or contact individuals on my list a bit separate for other information. So please do that. And also, if you have some ideas, about the show, what you think we can improve, please do inbox me. A few people have called, have also inboxed me, and also, I've done my best to see how to modify whatever it is that I can. In any case, I love you people. For the children, I always send a message out. Please, do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. God loves you. Pray unto Him. Know that God is with you. Know that God is leading you. And you see your friends have been killed, but you should not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Instead, trust in God the more and continue to hope in Him, because Ambazonia will be a great place. It's a wonderful place. I see it in my spirit. I know it deep within me. And I know that it will be, when we say it will be a glorious place, a nice place, doesn't mean that it will not have its own challenges and its own, faults or weaknesses or things like that. But in totality, it will be a place to be, a place to be. That's all I can say for now. So I played a song earlier on, and I'm going to play it again, while we finish the show, in tribute for the children in Ngarbuh. And, my thought goes with them. And tomorrow, especially, will be again another day where we remember our fallen heroes. Those that have lost their lives in this revolution. It's the ultimate sacrifice, and honestly speaking, we need to honor them and we need to give them that respect, because they are not, or they will not be with us when we are celebrating our total independence. But they have gone ahead of us, paying the price so that we can enjoy the benefits of this great land that God has given us. And also just to say, thank you to all, even those in ABC, for your support, for all the great ideas you're putting into this TV station, for Secretary Chris, for all those out there. A shout out to you. I want to say continue, and thanks for your professionalism. Thanks for what you're doing, and thanks also for being truthful to the people, because I was going to call Secretary Chris yesterday to say, one of the things that I know is keeping this IG and is making things go stronger for the revolution as a whole, not just the IG, but other groups that are out there also doing things, is the fact that we stand to speak the truth. We do our best to come out and tell you viewers the truth, because we want to be an example of what Ambazonia will be, a place where we are sincere and where we do our best to tell the truth as it is. It's sometimes very challenging, but we have to do it, and it keeps the momentum going. And God has ordained this revolution, so do not be discouraged. Once again, thanks for joining the show. Thanks for your time. I'm going to play this music right now. Hope it bless you and hopes it gives you another dimension to encourage you regarding this revolution. So stay blessed. And I'm coming up normally every Wednesday. Today, Thursday, was just because I couldn't come since Secretary had a very important outing that he did yesterday. So normally I come on Wednesday, 7 p.m. So I do send out flyers, but in case you don't see flyers, just in case, just know that I'm coming at 7 p.m. except something else is to happen. But in any case, thank you so much. And I leave you with this song. It's sad indeed, but it reminds us of what we've gone through, what we are going through, and also of the victory that God has for us in the future. You stay blessed. It was nice having you, and may the Lord continue to give you victory in that which He has called us. Bye for now.
I remember all the tears Mama cried when she heard you were gone. You died for wonderland, stressing me out. Run to the bushes to hide where you're at, 'cause you say was all that you needed. You cried when it was straight, you stressing me out. Now, you're far here. It's so sad. Stress me out. Now we are running behind because of the good. We are crying out. It's stressing me out. Now our hearts are staying back because of the good. We are screaming out. It's stressing me out. What is happening when you people are dying and the kids are being kidnapped, nothing about. Lord, and tears flow side by side. The torture is too somebody please help us. Please help us. Now we run, we panic, we cry, because of so good. We are crying out, it's stressing me out. Now our hearts are saying, baby, because of so good. We are screaming out, it's stressing me out. My fatherland, my fatherland, my fatherland, my fatherland, stressing me out. Stressing me out. I remember all the tears Mama cried when she heard you were gone. You died for our fatherland. It's stressing me out. You ran to the bushes to hide for your life, 'cause your safety was all that we needed. You were caught by a bullet astray. It's stressing me out. Now you're gone. You're falling here. It's so sad. It's stressing me out. Now we run, we panic, we hide because of the bullet. We are crying for help. It's stressing me out. Now our hearts are slain from pain because of the bullet. Baba. We are screaming for help. It's stressing me out. My fatherland, yeah, 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 little mama. My fatherland, yo. My fatherland, yeah, 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 little mama. My fatherland, yo. What is happening in my community? People are dying every day, and the kids are being kidnapped for a thing they know nothing about. Blood and tears flow side by side. The torture is too much. Somebody please help us. Please help us. Now we run, we panic, we cry because of the bullet. We are crying for help. It's stressing me out. Now our hearts are slain from pain because of the bullet. Baba. We are screaming for help. It's stressing me out. My fatherland, yeah, 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 little mama. My fatherland, yo. My fatherland, yeah, 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 little mama. My fatherland, yo. Fatherland, fatherland, hey, yeah, little mama, hey. Stressing me out. My fatherland, yeah, 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 little mama. Stressing me out. Stressing me out. Halalahi, 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 yeah. It's stressing me out.
Welcome to Vision for the Nation. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. Welcome to Vision for the Nation.